Good morning. So my name is Tessa and I'm going to be doing a reading vlog of reading booktuber and author-tubers vlogs. So basically in the book world and writer world. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting because these are going to be more contemporary and debut novels. And it's gonna be an interesting time. I'm in for a time. So I've started reading this one a few days ago, A Portrait of a Malefactress as a Young Woman. The title is very much a reflection of what's inside. A bit long-winded and wordy. There's nothing wrong with that, it's just, you know, it is what it is. And I definitely have thoughts, but I'm going to wait until I've read more to see if I'm a little less confused. But in the meantime, I'm most excited to start Venture Below by Taylor Ann Wright, and put a nice picture here. And of course I will link everyone that I talk about or at them, whatever, so you can go see what they're all about. And please, if you're watching this, if you saw your book and you're like, click, please put your book front and center in your about me or in the channel picture, because I had to hunt for some of these and just make it more obvious. Let's begin, because I don't want to talk too much and it's already been 2 minutes and I'm on chapter 2. I think this is young adult. I didn't really look up the genres for any of the books, but I think this is definitely young adult. Okay, so I'm on chapter 6, page 51. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to know why young adult books love to create this like trauma porn in the beginning. I don't know why. I don't know why that happens, why it's written like that these days, but it is, and I don't vibe with that. Anyways, I'm finding the main female character, to be a very bratty girl and not a princess. Just like I could walk into my next door neighbor's house and that would be her, you know? So my expectations for princess manners and everything are up here. I am being given, you know, middle class. So you know, that might be relatable for the young girls reading this, but I do find it annoying because it's not how a princess should be acting, slamming doors and saying, "I'm not hungry," to the help. Like, what the hell? That is a bratty teenager. You don't just slam doors into people's faces, especially not as a princess. I decided to come outside for a second and change scenery, relax, walk around, stretch my legs, stretch my mind. I can hear it like moving because of the heat. My dog is sunbathing. We're having some nice weather out here, but in probably a couple weeks it's gonna be hot. Like middle of May, probably it's gonna be hot. So things heat up very quickly out here. But it's nice, you know, right now. to it. So Eleanor and Betty is the... You girls want to come say hi? Alright, I put a sweater on because I wanted to be cozy. And I like this sweater. I feel like, yeah, I feel like green and like teal colors look good on me. I don't know. So, where am I now? I am 46% through page 148. So yeah, making good time. I decided to pour myself another drink. I put a pizza in the oven, which, like a small little personal pizza, because I'm getting hungry. All I had to eat today was like a delicious egg sandwich, which is so good. I honestly debated having just another one, but I like to like save them, preserve them for breakfast, you know? I don't want to wear them out. Anyways. Chapter 18. Okay, so I'm now on page 200, and that's 62% of the way through, according to Kindle. And yeah, I'm definitely ready to like hunker down and finish this book. I've wasted enough time, okay? Quite enough time, but yeah, so, but probably never enough time. I'm sure I will do something to make this drag on and on and on. I always do. But yeah, so I'm going to treasure you as much as I can right now, and then take care of my animals and laundry, and probably finish this in bed tonight, and then I'll give like an update tomorrow. Update time. A lot has happened since I last left off, which I'm not 100% sure where I left off. I was finishing up Venture Below. I finished that, and I'm now on to Venture Beyond. So just started this on chapter 1. Literally just read the prologue. So there's that, and I did rate it a 2.75. And again, I'm going to put up my review so you can pause it and read it if you really want. Yeah, I also read this and finished it. So, very quick, fast read. And again, I will put up my review. It's a bit longer. I have a little bit more to say, I guess. And yeah, so done with this one. Things are going well. Just got this in the mail. Breach of Peace. Now, I know this is an older novel of his, and I know that he has done some work, and there's a second one out there, so we'll see. This is a very long barcode. Whoa. Anyways, I am going into this completely blind. I've got my pencil. I like to critique in pencil, I think, the most. I don't know why. I specifically love this one. Generals, Cedar Point. This one. Wow. Okay, well anyways, it does not want to focus, but I can get, you. These are available at Blick. Dick Blick. Yeah, they smell really good. Just why I like them. I've got an inner Steinbeck in me. Please roast me for that. How many pages is this? This is 134 pages, so this one should go pretty quick. And I'm excited to get started reading this one and reading the next version, next installment of Venture Below, which is Venture Beyond. This one's shorter than the first one too, so some other books that I bought. Bird by Bird and Good Writing. I saw an interview about this book. I bought the large print because I just like large print books. I like the way they feel. I like the pages that are printed on, which are cheap as shit. But I love it. I just really love the cheapest shit. Anyways. Yeah. I really liked her interview. Maybe I'll put a picture of the one that I watched. I thought it was really nice. So I bought this one. And I bought this one. Because people say this is great. And then in that interview, this was also mentioned, which this is a cool cover looking. Like, you don't think you're into this until you see it in person. You're like, you know, that's kind of cool. Anyways, I do like short stories a lot, so. That's the other thing, is like, I'm going into these novels, the shorter novels, knowing that this is my preferred reading length. So I do have very high standards, because I know what, like, can be achieved with it. But yeah. Anyways, it's what I prefer to read and it's what I prefer to write. Let's get to reading. Hopefully I'll actually give you some montage footage this time and not just read a whole book and say I'm done. Because that's like annoying, right? That's annoying. It's also a very nice rainy day today. Very nice, very nice. Not that you need to know this, but last night I watched 127 Hours, which I think is based on the book called A Rock in a Hard Place. It was a very, I haven't read the book, but the movie was cool. Alright, I'm in bed now. My sheets are all twisted. It's so annoying. But am I gonna fix it? No. I'm gonna read. Alright, time lapse, here we go. Okay, we are going to, wow, I mumble my words so much, I'm so sorry. We are going to read now. Who's in this room with me? Sorry. I'm gonna read this now and I'm gonna time lapse it, so here we go. Decided to move back inside because I was cold, but 20 pages left. I might make myself some breakfast first though, and then finish it because I really want an egg sandwich right now. Yeah. We are wrapping up this vlog, and where are my books? I read 3 books, cover to cover, and I DNF'd 1 book. I will put up my review so you can quickly read. Quick note, this book I'm going to soft DNF instead of hard DNF because, coming to find out, the title is almost word for word of James Joyce's A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man. So I suspect I need to read this first in order to kind of understand the stylisticness nonsense that is going on in here. So yeah, that's that. Back to the video. Read it. Yeah, I stopped at page 36. So, yeah. I'm going to be reading the second book of this in the next vlog. There will be a part 2. So hopefully his second volume will be better. We'll see. And then reading the second volume, Venture Beyond, after. And then I'm going to be reading this one, The Principle of Moments. Yeah, we shall see. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I read the first like 2-3 pages. Interesting. I will have my pencil nearby. The saga continues. I'm going to head on out, finish editing this video, and start part 2. So stick around. Yeah. No. I will see you in the next one. See you later.